Hey guys, welcome back to Believe Butterflies Tarot. This message here will be a collective reading. Just going to check in on your energy to see what it is that I can find, to see if I can help you guys out with anything that is going on, okay? So for starters here, we have ego, dusted off, no facts, uninterested. So obviously you're uninterested in someone because of their ego. You being uninterested in them and dusting this off has hurt their ego. This was a situation about them because of how they were, stubborn, prideful, getting in the way of the relationship. You dusted it off. You're not trying to hear from this person because they don't ever have any facts. I feel like anytime you ask this person, like, what's what, it's like this person would just make shit up and just lie. And you're turning your back to whoever this is because of them making shit up and lying too many times because their ego is in the way, or they are just used to lying, just very prideful, very stubborn here. Achiever. All right. I feel like you guys are just focused more so, again, uninterested. I feel like you're just like, listen, I'm focused on my goals. This is somebody who wants to be in the limelight. Their ego is very inflated. They want gratification all the time. This is somebody who uses their achievements to demonstrate their worth. They always want to be seen. They always want to be heard. I feel like you're just like over it. Again, somebody who just makes shit up because they want to be in that limelight, or they're like a sponge. They like the infatuation that people give them. It boosts their ego in some way here. So they could be a high achiever. Not to say there's anything wrong with that, but if they're not humble about it, then yes, it is a problem, because this person may feel very big-headed. Oh, I achieved this and I achieved that. They like a person that talks down on people. Not good. Yeah, see, Dark Lord, somebody who's manipulative, who uses manipulative tactics, who can be very tyrannical, someone who likes to play mind games. They like to be in control. They like to play mind control games. Someone who thinks that they are a god, a diabolical energy that I feel you are dusting yourself away from, and they don't like it because they feel like all of their accolades that they have achieved in their life, or they have attained in their life, they feel like everybody should want them or fawn over them, or just be up their ass. And it's like, yeah, no, I'm uninterested in that. That's not something that sways me. That's not something that I want, because it's like destructive behavior. Who wants to deal with a person who just feels like they're bigger than God himself? No one. So I feel like you're just in this energy of rebuilding, establishing your own boundaries presently at this time, because you were dealing with somebody who's very dark. All right. They're very superficial, very materialistic. They feel as if what they have is their worth, and that's not what worth is about. Okay. There are so many other things around our spirits and our individuality and who we are outside of just, oh, I achieved this, I have that, I have money, I have looks, I have jewelry, I have nice clothes and name brand clothes. That all sucks at the end of the day. Like, are you someone outside of all of that? Obviously not, though. Okay, so photographs. I feel like this person looks at your photographs, or they reminisce about you, or they feel bad about how they possibly have treated you, and again, with nothing swaying you, you're just in this energy of being very adventurous, optimistic. You're like, I'm open to newer possibilities outside of this shit. I'm sorry. I don't like people who just lead with materialism, and I just don't like that mindset, I would rather say, because there's so much more to the world, and there's so much more to the depths of a person, instead of, I have a nice car and look at me, I'm all of that. Like, no, you're not. You're so simple-minded. You're so narrow-minded. What do you have anything else to talk about? It's like, is that all? So this could have been a person who was like this, and however they carried themselves, with that inflated ego, it always got in the way of the relationship. It's almost like this is an energy of somebody who looks down on not only you, but people in life, because they think that what they have equates to being a good person. It fucking doesn't. You know, it doesn't. And with the Queen of Pentacles here, and with the Queen of Pentacles showing up, I feel like you guys have a lot, you know, but I don't feel like you guys are in this energy of being very judgmental. You know, the Queen of Pentacles energy is somebody who's very refined. You know, yes, they like good opportunities. Yes, they like luxury, but they're humble and down to earth about it. They're just not boastful. They're not like, yeah, look at me. You know, it's just like a subtlety, a subtle strength, a subtle, you know, I feel like it's a subtle energy that you guys exude where it's just like, I don't have to do all of that. I don't have to express all of what I have, you know, and most of the time that's the smartest thing you can do in the world we live in right now. Why be loud? Why be loud? Carry yourself with some class, okay? I feel like this energy that's showing up right now does not carry themselves with class. They just want to be the loudest one in the room. And we always know who the loudest one in the room is that has to show off. You know, they're not as respected as they may think, you know. So, yeah, the Wheel of Fortune. You're closing out a cycle with someone. You know, again, you're closing out a cycle with someone. Did I say the Queen of Cups? I meant the Queen of Pentacles if I, you know, made a mistake. But you're closing out a cycle with someone, okay? You just don't want to deal with that type of selfish energy of a person who just is so greedy within themselves, and they only focus on themselves, and they're always just very self-centered. So the Wheel of Fortune, this is a possible karmic that you are dealing with, and a karmic that's still on a karmic cycle because they haven't learned those life lessons that what you have does not equate to who you are. Okay? This person doesn't allow their heart to shine through. This is an individual or energy that's very insecure within themselves. They just think living a high lifestyle, you know, it may work for them, but I don't feel like it works for you. With a Fortune, you're off of some sort of struggle cycle with a person who's stuck in a herd mentality. I'm sorry, excuse me. You're off of, you're off of a cycle with someone who I feel was also siphoning your energy. Wheel of Fortune is also just getting out of a situation that you're uninterested in, regardless of who misses you, to have a fresh start for yourself. All right. So you could be dealing with the earth sign. You could be an earth sign, but you could strongly be dealing with a Aquarius, Leo, Scorpio, Taurus. Yeah, the Page of Swords. Someone who wants to know how you're rebuilding, someone who wants to know what's going on in your life, because again, you're not showing up as if you're attracted. You may be curious about, like, you know, simple shit. What is this person? What has become of whoever this energy is, you know? Or you just could have already analyzed the situation and you see that nothing has become of them because they're the same way where you left them, or if you hear through the grapevine sometimes. But that Page of Swords is just like, you're intelligent, you know, you're analytical, and I feel like you just see everything. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles, and you're just like, yeah, I don't care if this person misses me. I see everything I need to see. I see the cycle that they're on. I see that they're, you know, in this dark energy. You know, I see that they're materialistic. It's not my steez. I'd rather not deal with it. And again, you're showing up as still being very abundant, wealthy, put together, very self-sufficient. And you don't need that. You don't need to exude, I have this, or like come out the house and it screams, oh, that person has money. It's like, come on now. I'll walk out the house in some Vans, or, you know, I'll wear some holy jeans from time to time. Like, I feel like you guys carry yourself like I'm really a normal person in life. Yes, I may have what I have, but I'm normal, you know, and you have a lot of faith. So I say keep that about yourself, and your you have choices on what. You have choices when it pertains to love that comes towards you, or the love of life itself, or, you know, love of self. You know, you're just like, I'd rather be humble. So, yeah, that is all I have for you guys.